We're going to wait for a few people to come on so we can do some initial testing, and then we'll get started with our test. So we're going to wait about a minute. We're going to let some people hop on, and we'll do some testing, and then we'll post this live video to our Facebook page. My name's David Fierstien. I am the owner of Powercall Sirens. We are going to be working on an initial test of the USB6100 siren that we just completed this afternoon. As of about 10 o'clock this morning, we've got a dozen built. We're still waiting to do some labeling on the labels, and we're going to be doing some engraving on the units and everything like that. So we'll wait for a handful of people to get on, and then we'll go forward with some testing. So we're at the home of the Powercall Sirens trailer. As you can see in the background, the Powercall truck in the background. Share this with your friends, get them online. We're going to do some testing of the USB6100 siren now. We built 12 of them, or I built 12 of them, brothers, and it works fantastically. We're going to do some testing of the unit. I've got it hooked to a 100 watt Powercall 6DX siren speaker, which runs 100 watts at 11 ohms. The USB6100 siren is a 100 watt siren or USB amplifier. It's going to amplify whatever you put on the stick in an MP3 format to 100 watts, depending on the quality of the sound that you upload or that we upload for you will depend on what you get coming out of the siren. So what I have done today is I have uploaded probably about 10 or 15 different sounds, different quality of sounds, different types of tones, just to see how it's going to sound coming out of the 100 watt siren speaker. The place where I housed my trailer was gracious enough to let me use the area because we don't want to wake up the dead when we're testing. So once again, the USB6100, we've got a dozen of them completed as of this morning. For everybody that's joining us, we're going to do some testing of the USB6100 siren. It is a 100 watt siren amplifier that whatever you happen to upload on a USB stick in the MP3 format, or what we upload for you, is what's going to come out of this unit. Just a few things before we test it. Remember that I never intended for this unit to be a primary siren. It is not an NFPA certified piece. It doesn't meet any SAE requirements for sound. It is a unit that I built, that I spec'd, that runs 100 watts, and that's what it is. So we recommend you probably don't want to use it for a primary siren. You could, but just remember to be smart when you're using the siren. You should use your typical primary siren, your Powercall siren, to go as you're responding. Hi, Dwayne. So again, I built 12 of them. We've got 30 more coming, and then once I sign off on everything, we're going to pop about 100 or two since we've got people buying them. So I'm going to swing over here. Again, we are in the parking lot of where we house the Powercall trailer. We still haven't done any labeling on the unit yet. As you guys saw on the main body of the siren, it's got engraving on it right now. The remote head is completed, and the remote head looks like this. It's got mounting tabs on the side. It's got 4 buttons on the front, and it's got the place to put your USB. So wherever you happen to mount that in your vehicle, you can always hook up the USB wherever you want. You don't have to worry about finding the base. It's got about a 6-foot cord of wire that goes between here and the base. Once this is labeled, you'll see it. The first button, which is on the left, is going to be your on-off button. The second button on to the left, the second button right here, that is going to switch tones between your USB stick. So if I've got 10 tones or 10 files uploaded in the MP3 format on this stick, every time you hit that second button, it's going to flip to the next one, which is something I didn't plan on initially, but I was able to make that work, so it's very cool. You don't have to sit there and wait for it to go. Say you're running 2 or 3 sounds, and you go to the third sound and you want to loop it. Once you get to that sound, if you just hit that third button a quick time, it's going to loop whatever you're on. So if you have a sound file and it's 20 seconds long, or you have a sound file and it's 3 minutes long, when it's done, it's going to loop that sound. And then once you hit that third button again, it's going to continue scrolling through the sounds. So my recommendation is when we upload files for you, or if you make your own files, make sure that the files, if you want them to loop, are long. We're going to offer a file service over the next week or so, brothers, where I can make you whatever you want. I can take siren tones and I can mix them for you. I can make them louder. I can distort them. If you have a couple sound files and you want to put together or exported, I'll offer that service as well. And it'll be cool. So the other good thing about this is this has got an electronic air horn in it as well. So the fourth button, which is right here, that's got a 100-watt electronic air horn. It's not a recorded sound. It is an actual 100-watt electronic air horn. So that's always a function on the right hand button. So any kind of USB stick works. It doesn't matter if it's huge. It doesn't matter if it's got a keychain on it. It doesn't matter if it's tiny. My recommendation to you guys is get something with a keychain. That way if you need it, it's on your keychain or it's hanging. These little tiny ScanDisc ones that I bought a bunch of, if you drop it and you lose it, then it's lost. So get something decent that has a keychain on it, or you can find USB sticks anywhere. The bigger the USB stick, the more you're going to be able to put on there. So I am going to let this rip. And I ask that you share this with your friends. This is a landmark day for me, something that I've been working on for 6 months. It has come out very, very nicely. I've been able to use this platform to build a couple different units, like a PA system and an air horn. But the USB6100 is the first of its kind by me, by the Fierstien Brand, by Powercall Sirens, a 100-watt USB siren amplifier. Imagine what you can do when it's Christmas time. You're so used to holding your microphone up to your PA system or your whatever. All you got to do now is put some Christmas music on a USB stick, pop it in there, and let it rip. You don't have to worry about holding your phone up to your PA mic anymore. You just pop that USB stick in there. It's great. If you're going down in a parade and you want to have music, it can be whatever you want. The ongoing joke has been that somebody's going to put Ludacris on there, which I can't wait to see. You know, move, bitch, get out the way. I can't wait to see that. Somebody's going to record that. So everybody that buys these, if anybody buys them, I've already got about half a dozen sold. I ask that you send me videos. Whoever buys these, please send me videos of you using the USB6100. I can promote it. I can promote you and your department on the Facebook page and on our website. I'm hoping that this turns out to be a really, really, really awesome product. Again, it's the first of its kind. Nobody has a unit like this for a vehicle that can run sirens. I'm really, really hoping that everybody likes it. So, enough of me babbling. So, hi Chris Ditzler. So, I'm going to put my first USB stick in, which has got a number of different sounds on it. Again, I'm probably going to break the windows here, but the first one I've got is just your standard USB stick. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? So, we put it in. So I'm going to turn it off initially. So remember, you've got your first button, which is your on-off button. The minute you plug that USB stick in, it's going to come on, all right? So we're going to scroll through a couple different tones, and then I'll go to the next USB stick, and you'll see what you got. So thanks, Tom. This is crazy. I've been waiting for this for a long time, so I'm probably more excited than you guys are, hopefully. So here we go, all right? USB6100. This is the first. I'm gonna scroll through a bunch of the sounds. Ready? Here we go. Oh, this is the air horn, by the way. That's really loud. Okay. Here we go. That's first sound. Minions, baby. Love it. Next. Next. That's a bad recording. That's what happens when you use a bad file. Loud. My favorite's got to be the trailer. favorite's going to be the train horn. We got. Remember, these are all just recorded sounds. That's not a real cue. That's it, baby. That's all you need right there. That's a bad file. That's a really bad recording. Whackers. The trade horn sounds best. Yes. No, you can't, Randy. It's got to be on a USB stick. That's not a Powercall. That's Waylon's wannabe crap sound, by the way. That's... It works. Move it to the next one. That's kind of loud. That's a recording in a warehouse. The good ones will be cool. That's a crazy sound. It works awesome, I gotta admit. Hey, jingle bells. When you do Christmas, when you do Santa rides, there you go. It's kind of a iffy recording of a tornado siren. Trashing Waylon. That's right, Jeff. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, so that's the next one. That's a boat sound. A boat sound. You don't need air for that. Just get the... That's just your regular whale. Depending on how you record, that will happen if you get a bad recording. Remember, you get what you record. That's it right there. Train horn. You don't need air, you don't need compressors, you need that. You don't need air anymore, you just need the Powercall USB. There it is. That's a real cue. Alright, that was awesome. I wasn't sure how it was going to sound. That was friggin' awesome. It sounds fantastic. You heard the cue sound at the end. That was recorded in the highest quality that I could record in. That was absolutely awesome. You can imagine the capabilities of what you can do with this unit. You don't need air anymore. You don't need compressors anymore. You don't need big horns sitting on top of your truck anymore. You pick up the USB6100, which is $235, and you plug in whatever you've got. I'm excited because that was freaking awesome. I wasn't sure how they were going to come out. I recorded a bunch of different sounds in a bunch of different formats in MP3. You can choose like, you know, high quality, low quality, medium quality. Those were the initial sounds. I'm going to plug in the next USB stick and we're going to see what comes out of that one. So it's very cool. Again, I wasn't sure how they were going to sound, but it sounds awesome. Just, again, to repeat myself, think of the capabilities. Think of what you don't need anymore. You don't need horns. You don't need this. You don't need that. You don't need a cue. You can get yourself a Federal cue and plug it in and have any sound you want. It's just awesome. All right, so I'm going to plug in the next USB stick, and we're going to see. I don't remember if I did something different. I was kind of excited, as you can imagine. So, again, you can put these in, and you can just switch them back and forth by just hitting, I'm sorry, not back and forth. You can go forward a tone as you actually press that button. And we're going to show you that as well. And while you're using these siren sounds, you can use your air horn at the same time. So when this thing's going, you could be using the air horn as well. So thanks, Christian. All right, so I'm going to light this one up. Ready? And again, I don't know if it's different, but let's hear it anyways. No air. Just the USB. Okay, let's see what comes up next. Classic GE Powercall right there. That's awesome. Train horns. What else we got? That's all recorded sound. That's the Minion, baby. That's awesome. I love the Minion. Now again, you just press this to go through them. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And put it to the next one. And while it's running, you can use your air horn. Again, that was a really bad sound, but go to the next one. Jingle bells! And your air horn. Perfect for Santa rides. Go to the next one. Okay, so you get the point. It's freaking awesome, okay? Powercall USB6100, the Fierstien brand, the first of its kind, okay? You see how awesome it sounds. I know you guys are listening on a phone, so you don't hear the full quality of it, but I'm here, and it sounds absolutely amazing. So check it out on our website. I have not updated the website as of this morning because I just got finished building these together, so they will be up on the website for live purchase. I mean, you can purchase them now. It says pre-order, but you can purchase them on the website. They're $235. Shipping runs between $15 and $20. So you're spending maybe $250 for all of that, for every single thing. USB6100. Again, any USB sound recorded on an MP3 format, plugged in, hooked up to a 100 watt siren speaker, and that is what you got. Very cool. I hope you guys like this. I pray you guys like this. I put a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort into this, and I hope that if you buy one, you send me lots of recorded sounds. Share this with your friends. Share this with your fire department. Share this with your organization. Again, the possibilities span way beyond fire, rescue, police. You could use it for anything. You could use it for parades, for sports, whatever. I hope and I pray that you guys like this unit. We'll be doing some more live videos as I start engraving things, and you can see the actual designs on them. And again, the last thing, and then I'll let you all go, is the file service. You'll be able to eventually have us build files for you. If you don't know how to make sound files or you want good sound files, I'll offer an inexpensive service to make you whatever sound you want, as long as we can find the files. So PowercallSirens.com, the Fierstien Brand USB6100 100-watt MP3 amplifier. It's awesome. It works. It's fantastic. Have a fantastic, blessed day, and we will see you on the next time around. Later.